Hey everyone, welcome back to the Declarative Academy where we make Salesforce simple, practical, and dare I say, fun to learn. Today, we're getting hands-on with one of the most essential tools in Salesforce, the Report Builder. By the end of this video, you'll confidently use the drag and drop Report Builder, understand what happens on the Outline tab, the Filters tab, and in the Fields panel, and you'll save and run your very first report. If you've ever wondered how to turn raw Salesforce data into clear, meaningful insights, this is your moment. Let's dive in. In this session, you'll set up a fresh Trailhead playground, create a simple accounts report for OSA Major Solar, learn how the three main areas of the builder work together, and then run a short, hands-on challenge to build a lead source report for leadership. Before we click anything, let's make sure we're building in a clean space. Trailhead recommends using a brand new Trailhead playground for this module, so nothing you've done before interferes with the steps. On the Trailhead unit page, scroll to the bottom, click your playground name, and choose Create Playground. It typically takes a few minutes to spin up. Once it's ready, you're good to go. Using a fresh org matters here because pre-existing settings and data can cause unexpected errors later. Let's help Lance Park, a sales rep at OSA Major Solar, learn more about his accounts by building an accounts report from scratch. Open the app launcher, the grid in the top left, search for reports, and click it. Choose New Report, then select the accounts report type. If you don't see it immediately, use the search box or adjust the category filters in the Create Report window. Click Start Report to open the Report Builder. You'll see configuration on the left and a live preview on the right. If the preview looks empty, that's usually just your date filter. Click the date pill, often set to something like current FY, and switch it to all time so you can actually see sample data while you build. With data now visible, let's save our work properly. In the toolbar, click Save. Enter Direct Customer Accounts as the report name. Salesforce will auto-populate a unique API name. Leave that as is. Choose an appropriate folder for your team if needed, then click Save again. That's it. You've saved your first report. Next, let's get comfortable with the three key areas that shape what you see. On the left, you'll find the Outline tab, the Filters tab, and the Fields panel. These work together. Fields supply the data, filters narrow it to what matters, and Outline decides how it's arranged. The Outline tab is where you structure the report. Here you decide the layout, plain tabular, summary, grouped by rows, or matrix, grouped by rows and columns. Groupings help you spot patterns quickly. For example, grouping accounts by type or owner turns a long list into digestible sections. We'll go deeper on formats in the Format Reports unit, but for now, remember, Outline controls the arrangement and groupings your audience will read. The Filters tab answers which records should we include. This is where you choose your date range, add field filters like industry equals manufacturing, and when things get more advanced, combine conditions with filter logic, for example, 1 and 2 or 3. You can also use cross filters to include or exclude related records and set a row limit for charts or dashboard tables. Keep an eye on the little counter next to the tab name. It tells you exactly how many filters are applied, which is invaluable as reports get more complex. The Fields panel is your toolbox. It lists every field available from the chosen report type. If it's hidden, click the small arrow to expand it. To add a field, either search for it by name and select it, or drag and drop it straight into the outline onto a filter or directly into the preview. Drag and drop makes shaping your report fast and visual, no code, no fuss. Once the layout feels right and your filters tell the right story, click Run in the top right. You'll land on the Report Run page, which renders your results and totals using live data. This is the version you'll share with stakeholders. Congratulations, you've built, saved, and run your first Salesforce report, which is a major milestone on your admin journey. Great stuff now for the hands-on challenge. In this challenge, you'll be creating a simple but insightful report in Salesforce to help the CEO, Sita Nagapan Alvarez, understand where the company's leads are coming from. By the end, you'll have a report that neatly displays each lead's state or province alongside its source. Let's begin. First, open your Trailhead playground, making sure it's a fresh one created for this module. Once you're in, head over to the Reports tab. From here, you'll start a new report, and when prompted for a report type, choose Leads. This ensures your data is based on lead records only, just what SITA needs to see. Next, in the Report Builder, take a moment to check the standard filters. If you don't see any data appearing in the preview, click the All-Time link. This expands the date range so that all leads are included in your view, but don't worry, this particular filter won't be checked as part of the challenge. Now, let's add the key details. In the report outline, make sure to include both the state/province field and the lead source field. These two columns will reveal not only where each lead is located, but also how they entered your system, providing valuable context for your CEO. Once the data looks right, it's time to save your work. Give your report the name Lead Source Report and be sure to store it in the Public Reports folder so others across the organization can access it too. And that's it. You've created a clear, accessible report that highlights lead sources by region, a small step in setup, but a big one toward giving leadership better visibility into the company's lead generation trends. Key takeaways while you head to the Trailhead to verify your challenge. The Report Builder turns raw data into insight with a simple drag-and-drop experience. The Outline tab shapes how results are arranged and grouped. The Filters tab decides which records make the cut, and the Fields panel supplies the building blocks. Finally, the Run button generates the shareable view your stakeholders will use to make decisions. Master these three areas, and you'll be able to answer almost any day-to-day business question with confidence. And that's a wrap on Create Reports with the Report Builder. You now have the core skills to build custom reports and tailor them to whatever the business needs next. If this helped demystify Salesforce reporting, give the video a like, hit subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson from the Declarative Academy. Until next time, keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep blazing trails.